the screen. It looks
Am
like
I a
it.
mustache?
No, you're a Glee. And Dave's
Okay.
a Dave, and Jorbin's a Jorbin, and he's in the GM spot.
Hey, look at that.
All right. We are live. Okay. Well, hello, everybody. I guess I have to open us up. I was just going to pass it over. I know what I'm doing. So today we are playing, or this evening, we are playing 7 Delving Sins, and this is going to be almost as hard as Tricube Tales and me not saying Tricube Tables. I keep wanting to call it the 7 Deadly Sins, because technically that is where it started, but now it's the 7 Delving Sins, because Jorbin didn't want to deal with the lust sin. He thought it would get too weird.
It's actually still in there.
Oh, is it? Okay, say we're
Never
good.
mind.
The stream just went up a rating or two, so
I changed the connotation slightly to keep it PG-13.
So
careful, we might get into a situation.
You may.
Hey, right. So I'm actually just going to pass it right over to Jorbin. He's going to give you the elevator pitch about himself as well as what the game is for. I have already mentioned that in a few places, I think, but in case you missed it, he can. And then he's going to very quickly go over the rules because none of us know how to play it, and that's kind of the point of how this is supposed to work. So, Mr. Jorbin, tell us where you're from, who you are, about this game, why you made it, and how it works.
Yeah, so I am Jorbin of Elder Goblin Games. That is my YouTube channel. This is the first game I've ever attempted to make, and it is a game, the way I'm pitching it is, it's the game you play when your other game falls through. So it's supposed to be super simple, easy to run on the fly, easy to get people on board with. You can roll up characters in minutes, but I went ahead and did pre-gens because we're on a stream and, we got like 2 hours. But I will say, I'm gonna add a little designer note here. 7DS for short. It's designed around the idea of co-creation and exploration. It's designed to be played with whoever shows up at the table and to be a journey of discovery for everyone who's playing, including the Overseer, which is my fancy GM name. That being said, this session will be a showcase of what it is capable of in a traditional role-playing sense. So I have crafted a predetermined scenario like you would in D&D or any other game, just to show that you can play it non-spontaneously if you want, in a very traditional sense, and I think that'll be more entertaining for this kind of event. So that's the quick pitch, but yeah, it's
Jorbin, I got a suggestion.
Yeah,
work on your elevator pitch. It needs to be really good.
Long elevator ride.
Yeah,
we're going to the top floor, baby.
Okay, so
2 minutes, man.
Fair enough. In fact, I think the quick pitch is that it's a roguelite co-op dungeon crawler. So there you go.
Boom. There you go. That's
all the buzzwords. It'll get it.
If
Top
it was on
seller.
Steam, you know what would be underneath there.
Yeah.
So I pick on you because I love you.
I appreciate it. Makes me feel right at home, like I'm game mastering for my regular group. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves before I start going into my spiel?
Well, I mean, everybody knows who I am. Glee's a reoccurring guest. Dave's always here, so everybody knows who we are. And if they don't know who Dave is, he's Grimwood Games, made Ironbound. Plaguebound's on its way out soon, and he's got like 300 other projects he's working on, so we're all familiars here, Jorbin, so this is your show now. Also, if the chat wants to pick on Jorbin, this is his first time running a game on a stream, I found out, like, right before starting, so...
Yeah, and I'm not at all nervous about that.
Nah.
So,
I mean, and this could be people's first stream that they're tuning in. Like, just because we're reoccurring doesn't mean that they've seen other ones. This could be their first chat.
That's a good point. Well, I'm Scrap.
Yeah.
Hi. Glee is down the hall. I could throw something at her from here almost.
Yeah, you left my door open when you attacked me earlier,
I
so
did.
now I can hear you like 4 times based on how many things I have you up on right now. Just not at all disorienting.
So, yeah. On you, Jorbin.
Okay, well, The thing I keep telling myself is I've run thousands of hours of other games at the table, so I should be fine. If anything, I'm actually more nervous that this just totally falls apart and isn't completely ready. So we will test it the hard way tonight. I'm going to do the classic read you guys a bunch of spiel before we set into the adventure. But before we do, can I have everyone roll me 2d6? Let me know who gets the highest.
And I'm unfamiliar with the Albert Rodeo platform, website, whatever is appropriate term. So
top
can
left,
I get a quick...
there should be a little die button on top left, and it'll pop out.
Okay, found it. You said 2d6, or what was that?
Yeah.
2d6.
Got you. Double threes.
All right, and unfortunately, chat won't be able to see my rolls the way Albert does it. I got 8.
I got 7, so Scrat's ahead of me.
All right, Scrat in the lead. All right, here we go. I'm going to set the scene for you guys, and then I'll explain some of the rules as we go. For the most part, you roll 2d6 for whatever you want to do. You try to get a 7 or better. If you get exactly a 7, it's a yes, but, and you have to roll your 7 delving sins and then interpret. So, the dream. Your memories are already fading. It is but a dream, that place that rests between life and death. Visions of wounds that never healed. A madness scratching at the edge of your mind, seeking to unravel the transient anchor of this corporeal realm. Can you tell I'm a writer? For the span of a heartbeat, questions haunt you. How long has it been? Days, aeons? Does it matter? Yet you feel in your bones you should have answers. A name, a past. A feeling like tempered steel in your hands and a warm hearth fire after a long, dust-ridden trail. Then it hits you. The scent of burning flesh. The clang of steel against steel. The cries of the dying. At first it's a whisper. Then a scream wakes you from the nightmare. Scrat, what is your character's name?
Oh, let's go with Victor.
And what are we looking at when we see Victor?
A zealot.
No ancestry, no quick description of clothes or anything like that. Just
based on this little picture you got, it looks like he's got a decent suit of armor on. I don't know how accurate that is. I'm fine with making him look like a witch hunter from Warhammer, that kind of thing, with the tall hat and kind of the half trench coat looky thing. It's very drapey. I don't know what that's actually called. Kind of got like the thing that droops over right here.
And what was the name one more time?
Victor.
Victor.
Definitely has nothing to do with Victor Saltzpyre.
Well, Victor, you were the first to awaken. You lift your face from the cold metal floor, drool pulling at your cheek. The first thing you notice as you regain consciousness is that you aren't alone. 2 other delvers stir nearby, each wearing a pendant bearing a strange mark. You find yourself in a domed room with several strange circles set into the floor. Beyond the dome's glass roof, shadow, stars, and a massive red moon. Hopefully you guys can see this image here. This is kind of a just pulled it off the internet and it was close enough kind of a thing. So that's going to be how a lot of this goes tonight. This is my GM style. All right. So yeah, you're in this domed room. As you begin to rise, several pedestals rise with you, hissing with steam as they appear from these apertures in the floor. The things upon them are familiar and by contrast, seemingly out of place. Shoddy iron weapons, tattered armor, a handcrafted shield, as well as a few stranger things that you don't recognize. What would you like to do?
I would like to appreciate Twice Dead in the chat knowing who Victor Saltspire is. I am a happy man now. Bye, Sigma. All right, so are we all in the same cell? Is that how this worked? We all together?
Yeah, you see the two other members of your party kind of stirring, still unconscious at the moment, but you wake up first and you see all these things popping out of the floor all around you, basically.
Do we have our equipment?
Yes, you do.
Ooh, that means I have my mace.
You going with the attack first, ask questions
I
later?
mean,
Just woke up.
I woke up angry. What do you guys think? Should we wait?
I think I'm unconscious.
No, you're waking up.
You can stir your friends awake if
Yeah,
that's
man.
what you want to do.
I want to wake them up. Give them a good shake.
Who do you go for first?
Don't we have an angry dwarf in the party?
I believe so.
I don't know about angry. I am a dwarf.
I will wake the dwarf first. He is hardy and makes a
All
good
right.
meat shield.
Glee, would you like to describe your character and give us a name?
Yes, I am Taryn. Apparently, I'm hardy.
You're a dwarf.
I am just caked in mud, head to toe, very dirty, never really care about keeping tidy or keeping appearances. Like, what you see is what you get. I've got just ordinary leathers on, pretty commonly dressed. I do have my coin pouch, which I believe we all have some amount of coin. But mine I keep on a rope that is looped around my neck and kind of tucked behind my beard, so you can kind of see it when I move a bit. But for the most part, I keep it very close and very hidden. And I've got one sickle. We established just one, as well as a crossbow hooked on my back. And as I wake up, I'll probably just like check for the pouch first, and then make sure I've got my weapons, and start to slowly get my bearings from there.
Yeah, everything's still there. You reach for your pouch; it's under your beard, tucked away. But you look over, and Victor is awake, and you look down, and your other companion is still unconscious, and you're in this strange glass dome with a ruddy light from the moon cast on everything inside.
Other companion, wake up!
And who do we have here, Dave?
We have Thalos, Amberwake. He is a wormling edge knight. He's broad-shouldered, scales the color of banked amber. He's wearing very cheap chainmail that's been mended many times, carrying a long, big, broad, great sword.
Cool. Yeah, and for those who are not going to be familiar, which is everyone, Wormbloods are basically the Dragonborn of Seven Delving Sins. They're
Wormblood.
your dragon folk ancestry. So cool. All right, so the three of you rise up. You're looking around this strange room. There are these pedestals with items and things on them. There are no clear entrances or exits, just a very disorienting situation otherwise. It's unlike anything you've ever seen.
God dang it, Victor, what was in that drink?
Which one? You drink everything?
The one from last night.
That doesn't narrow it down.
So, as you guys are kind of getting your bearings, figuring out what you had to drink last night that is clearly brought you here, one final pedestal rises from the center of the room. And this one, it has these dual split in half symbols that are flipping with each heartbeat, as if counting down. And sitting on top of this pedestal, there's a crimson cloth with a small glass globe on top of it. And yeah, I'm going to shut up now and let you guys figure out what you want to do.
Can I ask one more clarifying question?
Sure.
What is the floor made of? I'm not sure if you described that.
It's metal with like a thin layer of sand.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Well, that center pedestal is concerning. Anything described as a timer. I'm gonna ignore these two drunkards as they try and rouse themselves from sleep and poison and go inspect the center pedestal. I don't want to touch it. I don't want to mess with the mechanism, if that's what's going on. But I want to observe and see if it is a consistent pattern, or if it's speeding up, or if there's anything else changing about it.
Yes. Okay, so as you sort of linger over this pedestal, you do notice as you get closer that inside of the globe, it's a scene. It looks like a clearing with a frozen lake, and there's like a single stairwell descending into darkness in the middle of the lake. But other than that, the actual pedestal with the little flipping numbers does appear to be flipping quicker and quicker as you watch and you sort of count with your heartbeats. It's slowly speeding up.
Hey guys, I think we need to move or do something. Something's happening, and I don't feel like it's gonna wait for you guys to, rest off your hangover, so get over here.
Was there more things coming out of the floor, or?
There's some other pedestals around with different items.
Okay, but
Yeah.
no like automatons or anything crawling out of the floor.
No.
Okay.
Nothing moving yet. Just those pedestals rose, and you see like iron weapons, armor, a shield, and a few other odds and ends that don't quite make a lot of sense to you yet. They're just strange looking devices.
But they're all stationary. The center one here has the weird dome about it, and it has seemingly some kind of countdown that I'm
Correct.
saying in character.
Well, what's on these other pedestals? Anything good? Anything we can
Just gonna
take?
grab you. Look at this.
So, can you describe to me the pedestal that has the countdown again? I'm not sure I'm visualizing it. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah. So essentially, it's just like a little plinth in the middle of the room, and it's got like a crimson silk kind of draped over it, and sitting on top of it is essentially like a snow globe, and inside that globe there's like a frozen lake with a little stairwell going down.
I was expecting the globe to look like the one that we were in, and then within that there was a pedestal with a tiny globe, and it looked like
The never-ending mirror loop that just
Yeah.
goes on. Yeah.
I don't
Well-
know if it's more or less comforting that it's a lake with a stairwell.
My character's supposed to be daring, so I'm just going to pick up the snow globe.
Ooh. Okay. Well, because you are following your company oath, you can go ahead and mark one liquid asset into the company pool. These are a set of D6 dice that you can use for anything, and you can add to any roll, or you can spend for like a narrative impact, essentially. So everyone has access to that in the team, in the company, but basically you earned it by leaning into your company oath. So as Thalos picks up this snow globe, you look inside of it, and for a second it feels so real to you. You can see the snow swirling around this lake, and you can almost imagine yourself in this scene. And then there's a sickening twist inside your stomach as you are ripped through time and space and inserted into the scene. You are standing at the stairwell inside the snow globe. And for everyone else, you just see Thalos vanish, and suddenly the snow globe floats gently back down and lands lightly on the pedestal.
God dang it, Victor!
Me? You don't want to guess like that. I didn't go with him, did I? Right?
No, you just hear.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Yeah, I throw an arm in front of Victor, like, don't touch the snow globe.
The dwarf tried to drink the snow globe.
I love it. We immediately split the party. It's great. So, what are the two of you doing as you see your friend vanish into the snow globe?
Not touching it.
Probably laugh a little bit.
That's your response to trauma. I want to look around our snow globe, for lack of a better word. See if he is teleported somewhere else in our space, and then if I don't see him in here, which I won't, try and look outside the glass and see if he's maybe gotten out. Maybe he got freed.
Yeah, as you look about, you're kind of looking outside of the snow globe. You said there, or the globe that you guys find yourselves in.
Yes.
There is that ominous red moon just casting its red glow on everything in this room. And in fact, you kind of notice, because you've been paying attention to those flipping symbols on the pedestal, that as they seem to be counting down, and it was like 3 numbers flipping, and then it was 2, and now the second one has stopped moving, and there's only 1 more flipping. You look and you can see this massive dark shape kind of slowly covering and eclipsing that moon until most of the globe that you're in is in darkness.
Should we join the dwarf?
Join him where? What do you mean? For all we know, he died.
Go
I'm not touching that.
there with him.
For the love of the nearest deity. All right, I'll go into.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah, same
about.
thing. You were like the sickening pull as it feels like you're pulled in every direction at once, and then you're standing by your buddy next to a weird stairwell in the middle of a frozen lake.
Not any more weird than the room we were just in.
No.
Nope.
Down the stairwell.
right. Victor, you joining?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I went.
He went in
Yeah,
second.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
there.
Yeah. Everyone's there. So I'm going to switch scenes here on old Owlbear Rodeo. Pause for loading. Weep.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay. I'll read you some more box text because now we're in a new place. You find yourselves descending a stairwell, bending northeast towards a platform. The walls are cold, moss-covered, cracked cobblestone. The air is damp and the darkness deep. Do we have someone who would like to be our torchbearer?
1, 2, 3. I have a giant sword, so I shouldn't be.
Yeah.
I
I
feel
have
like
a
I'm the
mace,
most
so
sober.
I got a free hand. I will light
I'm
the
just
way.
like-
Give me that torch.
Okay.
I trust you inherently. Don't set us on fire.
So
I
yeah,
sense
what you see.
sarcasm from the dwarf.
Never.
I'll give you a quick rundown of, once you light your torch, what you're seeing here. To the north, you see another crumbling stairwell similar to the one you just descended. To the east are 2 iron doors marked with symbols, and to the west a raised dais in the putrid smell of rotting flesh.
Hmm.
Just inching in, creeping in.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
I was just testing to see if this is a gridlocked map or how it moved.
It kind of is, but kind of isn't at the same time.
Oh, good.
This is a Dyson Logos map, which I pulled off of his site, and I just slapped it into Owlbear, and Owlbear did the nice job of trying to line it up for me. So.
Oh, gotcha. Did a pretty good job. I'm more inclined to continue down the stairs. Whatever behind these doors doesn't smell very welcoming, and I don't intend to join it.
The smell is actually coming from the west here on this.
The smell
raised-
coming from the west is
Yeah,
what I
and
said.
There's a compass rose at the top here. I don't know if you guys can see that, but so if there's anything you want to do in this game that you're unsure of, you can pretty much just always say, like, I want to try X, I want to look around, investigate, that sort of thing. It'll always be a 2d6 roll, and you're aiming for 7 or better. So that's the main mechanic of the game. It's super straightforward. You also have some class abilities which can help you in certain situations. So and anything that you feel your background applies to will give you a +1 on that 2d6 roll. So that's the main gist of things. So
Well, I want to go up and kind of figure out what's on this platform.
all right, going over here.
Yeah.
So there is a body, a human in a purple robe fashioned with a strange eye motif. She clutches an iron key featuring a symbol, the same symbol that's present on this sort of a panel that's rising out of the floor. She has a couple things on her, if you're so inclined to try and loot the dead. Other than that, on the dais, you see these 3 obsidian panels rising from the floor, each with a different symbol and what looks like an empty key ring.
Obviously, whatever she did didn't work. So we shouldn't do that.
An astute observation.
The symbols on the raised platforms, do they match the door symbols?
2 of them do. This one here matches the southeast door, and this one, actually, that's the only one that does. These are different.
Okay.
And since you're over here, I will just say, as you get close to this door here, you actually hear like hushed, angry voices kind of yell, whispering at each other in the room beyond. And it's just this is an iron door, but it's just cracked just enough that you can see a sliver into that room. This one here.
So it's actually
Oh.
ajar a bit.
It's a jar?
Yeah, just slightly. This one is.
Well, I gotta do my move.
Ah, your
Kick
move.
I kick the door in.
Kick the door in.
There he goes again.
I
Okay.
forget that I can never play with subtlety when you're around.
Do we? Let's get a group consensus. Do we think this is daring?
Dumb, but also daring. There's a lot of overlap.
Yeah.
I'm always dumb.
All right. Well, I will. You immediately see what looks like 3 goblins arguing over the body of a 4th goblin. The 2 here are literally pulling a key back and forth between each other, and the 3rd one notices you immediately as you kick the door open, and they all kind of stop and freeze in place, and then they look at each other, and then whooshing, they start pulling weapons. Let's roll some initiative. So 2d6, and highest is going to go first. I'm going to join in on this roll.
I got a 3.
I got a 5.
Oh no. What'd you get, Dave?
7.
7.
Finally.
That's the lucky number. Go ahead
Mhm.
and roll me a 7 delving sins. There's a table just above the map here. So 2d6.
Okay,
Let's see what we get.
that would be 9.
Wrath. You give in to chaos.
Perfect.
I think it already is happening. I don't even think we need to make much of a interpretation here. I think we know where this is headed. But I will say, now that we're going to be kind of entering combat, whenever you're in combat, if you do roll a 7, it is a yes, but instead of rolling the 7 delving sins for every sort of like swing of the sword, so to speak, the twist, the vehicle of the twist will come in the form of your enemies. So they have abilities that trigger when you roll a 7. All right. So with that said, I think I got the highest, unfortunately. I got a 10.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
These two are still kind of struggling over this key and really just not wanting to give it up. Yellow here moves to the side. Actually, I guess moves this way to see you. Pulls out a bow and fires an arrow at Dave here. And I'm going to roll to see if I hit. I got a 6, which is a miss. I did not get a 7 or better. So that one totally misses. These two are still kind of locked in this struggle. I'm actually going to roll to see which one of these rolls higher. Wow, they both rolled 5s. What are the odds? Okay, so they're pulling in the key.
2.5%.
That's wild. Okay, that was a fail all around for me. So then we switch sides. This is side-based initiative. So essentially, you guys have 2 actions in combat. If you look at the top here, there is one that says action economy and combat. Anything you see here, you can do. This is an old one, so it doesn't say attack action, but I think we've all played D&D style games and know what an attack action is. But it is just one of the actions you can perform. The most important things here are you can just go for a narrative effect or try to do some sort of tag, which is, keywords like knock people prone and stuff like that. Other than that, you get 2 actions and move is an action. So you can break them up and you guys can decide what order you want to go in. So I will pass it all to you guys.
No, I kicked the door in, so I'm going.
Well, that was sort of the initiation of the scene. So you still have 2 actions now. They went and they just kind of kerfuffled everything. So
I mean, if you guys are okay with me,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go for
Get up in there.
I'm gonna charge forward and just drive this great sword into this yellow belly.
So I'll stop you real fast. You have a 2-ended weapon, which means you actually roll 3d6 and take the higher 2. It is booned. You have a boon to this attack.
Boom.
That would be a 11.
11 is a crit. Your first roll in the game, you get a crit. So you can roll 2d6 and add them together.
That would be 7.
Okay. You eviscerate this goblin, this poor, unprepared goblin. You kicked open the door.
Unprepared. He shot me an arrow. He missed, but he shot an arrow at me. He was prepared.
Fair enough. All right, that one is dead. Which one of you would like to go next?
May I?
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to grab my crossbow from my back and prepare it, swing around here into the doorway. Whoop, I'm kind of on a grid. I'm here. And I don't want to fire it, but I want to point at, we'll say the green one. Sure, why not? Point at the green one and just yell, if you don't want to end up like your friend, give us the key, get out.
2d6. Let's see what happens.
Yes, sir. Another 5. I will roll higher than a 5 one day. I'm very consistent.
All right. Well, though the crossbow is convincing, apparently they have higher priorities at the moment. So that was a move, which is one action, and then an attempt at a persuasion kind of thing. So that is your turn, Scrat.
Can I barge through this door?
This one is locked.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah,
barge
we don't
through
have the
that
key
door.
to that one yet.
All right. I will barge through the other door then. Screaming by Sigmar, and then I guess go for the red.
All right. 2d6.
4.
Back me up with intimidation.
Only a 4. That's a whiff.
Unfortunately, yeah. Despite the fact that they're fighting over this key, you're not able to find purchase on this goblin. And we're going to switch sides back to them. We have 2 that are still up. They look over, they see their friend get completely cut in half by this greatsword, and they're like, and they just both drop the key and reach for daggers. So we're going to have red swing at you, and that's a miss. And then green is actually going to go for the guy with the big sword. So
Brave
8.
little guy.
Now I had
8 is a hit, and it's going to be for 2 damage. Now, this is the first time anyone's been hit, so I'm going to explain armor. On your sheet, you have armor that has block and hearts. Similar to games like Dagger Heart, you can spend your hearts to block the amount of damage that your armor blocks. So, up to you if you want to use it now. It should be like in the armor-shaped box.
So I have 2, so that means I can spend 1 and it will block.
Spend 1 heart to block 2, yep.
I will spend 1.
All right. So you don't take any damage from this attack, and you lose a heart. And that is both of their turns. So we're back to you guys.
Oh, go and
Go ahead,
bonk him.
Scott.
I'll bonk him.
Okay. Diplomacy time is over.
Holy Sigma. 8.
8. And what is your weapon?
A mace. My
Okay, so
favorite.
roll a d6.
1d6. Okay. How do I... Can I, like, remove 1 die? There we go.
You can just pick it up and roll it.
Oh!
1 damage.
We don't do that.
Okay, 1
Roll it
damage
different next
for
time.
red.
I hit him with the wrong end.
All right, you do cut into this, or smash into this goblin, but he's still standing. 1 damage is not going to do it, even for a goblin.
I'm going to take my. Oh wait, Scott, you still have another action.
That's right. I can hit him twice, can I?
So if the way I've done repeat actions, any repeat action, is that you can try it again, but you roll at a -1.
I'll still do it. A 3. So a 2.
That is a miss. So you go for a second swing, but this time the goblin's ready. Ducks under your mace. Okay, and then Dave, you were about to say.
Going to take my sword and swish the blood down off from it, and look at him and be like, "You really want some of this?"
Is this an intimidation?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, 2d6.
6.
Oh,
Not
we have our first 6 of the game. So when you don't quite get what you want, you don't get the 7. This is called missing the mark. You get a personal sin to bank, which are +1s. You can bank up to 7 of them. The only thing is, when you spend them, you have to spend them all at once. So you get 1 +1 that you can use on a future roll, basically.
Okay.
And don't forget, you guys still have that. You have the liquid asset in your company pool that anyone can call on to roll an extra d6. So, all right.
So it wasn't successful, or was it partially successful?
You need a 7 or better to succeed.
Okay.
You got a 6, so you get that. You bank a personal sin for later.
Gotcha. Well, in that case, since it didn't intimidate him, and he's probably laughing at me, I'm going to run him through.
All right. Make an attack roll.
That would be 7.
All right. That is, a success, but the goblin is going to get to do something first. Because you rolled exactly a 7, and this is where a twist comes in. Oh no. The 7 for a goblin is that it steals your sin. So the sin you just gained, it steals it, and it's going to use it on its next turn if it lives. Okay. That is your turn. All right, we have one more. Are you going to go for the diplomacy again?
Heck no, that's not working
yes,
out for anybody.
Oh, wait, 7 or better, so it's not successful?
Correct. Sorry. You're right. You do hit. You get your sin stolen, then you hit. My bad. You're right.
All right, so the damage is 2d6. Was that right?
It's 2d6 and take the better.
Okay. 6.
Okay, so you actually do murder this one. So even though it stole your sin, you kill it. All right. Sorry about that mix-up. I got caught up in the excitement of using my first twist from an enemy. So, Glee, you're up.
Well, Dave's character is doing the best of all of us, so I don't know. Do I want to try and intimidate once more? Do I have limited ammo? Is another question.
For this scenario, yes. We're not going to track ammo.
Okay. I'm just going to try and shoot the red one.
All right.
Oh, finally. All right, got 10.
Okay, and very important, one of your dice came up a 6. When you're firing a ranged attack,
yep,
you have to roll a 6, otherwise you have to reload as an action. So
okay, good to know.
But that is
I like that.
Roll another d6 to see what it does.
Yep. 5.
Okay, that finishes off old red here. And we are out of combat. And one quick clarification that I just realized I've been doing wrong. Mm-hmm. Dave, two-handed weapons have advantage on the damage, not the attack. So I told you wrong. Gotcha. You roll 2d6 to hit like everybody else. You just roll 2d6 and take the better.
Yeah, how about the damage? Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, my bad. I just made the system, right?
I'm just following what you're telling me, man.
I know. I'm just, for everyone watching out there, still I have like so many versions.
Still alpha.
Yeah, exactly. It's still alpha. So
cool. I do like that though. That feels more balanced. That he has to roll with the same amount of dice to hit, but then he gets extra for the damage, which makes sense because it's a heavy weapon. I also really like having to hit that 6 for ranged weapons to get the extra reload action taken off.
Yeah, just to let you behind the scenes a little. Originally, I was having everyone like roll after they made the roll to see if they got a 6, and I was like, why am I making them roll again? They're already rolling dice. Mm-hmm. Just see if it comes up 6, and that tells you if you need to reload or not. Anyway, you guys take care, make quick work of these goblins. What would you like to do now?
Where'd they drop the key? Tussling over it.
Yes. Let me pull up my notes. Yeah. The red one in the end had the key near him. And it also has one of those now familiar yet strange symbols on it.
Victor, you want to grab that?
I suppose I will take the key.
And that key has this symbol here on it, the upward facing triangle. Okay. You guys have a key. These goblins have, some shabby loot that you're welcome to, a couple daggers and things like that. And I can describe the rest of this room. We kind of jump straight into combat, so I'll describe the lobby to you. So to the North, you see yet another iron door with a symbol on it. South, iron door with the same symbol as the key you just found. And to the east, twin doors made of solid stone, no apparent hinges or locks. And then there's a central panel here featuring all of the symbols you've seen so far, plus a brand new one, the circle at the top. Going real Skyrim dungeon here for you guys.
I'm also trying to troubleshoot here and see what's up with the stream, but
Oh no, did it go down?
no, it's just and this has happened the last stream or two also. YouTube's not getting enough fast enough, so YouTube's pausing it for everybody and letting it catch up. But like everything's green on my end, so there's a disconnect. So like the playback will be fine and everything. It's just the live watchers are having to wait for it to catch up. So
Gotcha.
I was seeing if I could solve it while we're mid-flight.
I dropped my quality, but I dropped it super low because I don't actually need to watch. I just have it up for chat. So I'm not sure how low they might want to try and get it. That's still a good watch quality. I dropped it down to 360 because I just have chat open.
Well, like you said, at least the playback will look great.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate for the moment, but yeah, this is what it is. There's you never play games online without tech issues. That's just what it is.
VOD watchers, give us feedback, thoughts. Did we make it? All right, so we got we have a key that is the upward facing triangle with the line through it. Is that correct? And then we also have the one that does not have the line through it.
The two keys you have one with a circle that you found on this body over here, and
with
then
the circle.
And then you have the upward facing triangle, no line, right here.
Oh, okay. I guess I got confused because we entered through the door with the lined one.
Yeah, this one was just ajar for some reason. Probably your friends here that you just slaughtered, but we'll never know.
They weren't very chatty.
So we have a key for this door here.
Correct.
Well, I don't see any more snow globes, so I guess we go through the door.
Okay.
Good. I mean, we like going through
We're the
doors.
one picking up trinkets and vanishing before the eyes.
All right. I'm hearing a one for going down south. Is that the plan here? I can reveal the next room.
Exactly.
All right. What you see is what you get with this room. There are 3 alcoves here. These 2 have sepulchers in them. And then there to the east is yet another door with this same symbol that you just opened, basically.
Can I get a definition on a sepulcher?
Sepulcher.
I'm the other one.
Yeah. Sorry. No, it's a big stone sarcophagus.
Okay.
With like usually some kind of bas relief kind of imagery carved into it, stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Gonna not disturb those.
Okay.
What's the store look like?
Same iron doors you've been seeing, and it actually has the same symbol as the door you just opened.
Everything is iron. Can't dig through it.
Use that key.
All right. Passing by the sepulcher, so not kicking those doors open, huh? Okay.
I think we're experienced adventurers. We would know that's not a good idea.
Actually, I may be saying the wrong word. I'm thinking sarcophagi.
Yeah, I say sepulcher is like something totally different.
Yeah.
Makes me feel better.
Yeah. Sorry. I've got a lot of fancy nerd words written on my notes here, and I just picked one. So yeah, you see 2 more sarcophagi.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is all smashed up. This one here is in perfectly good shape. And then you see one more door, but this time, this one has a different symbol on it. It is... Here, let me pull up my notes. Symbol notes. This one has
Victor, I'm keeping you up with this.
this symbol
Kinks.
on it. Or no, I'm sorry. This one.
The upside down one.
No, it's sorry. I was pointing the wrong one. The
That-
the pointing up one with the line.
You got too many symbols.
Yes, correct. Someone drew it there for me.
Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay.
So
I guess
2
we're
more.
gonna have to search these sarcophagi.
This is the 4th time we've seen that one. Well, do we each want to pick one, go at once, or do we want to commit to one at a time?
Let's commit to one at a time. Let's go from the farthest over.
I'm good with
Let's
that.
push it open and let something jump out.
Okay. On top of this one, is that same symbol. Actually, let me move you for a second so I can see what I have here. It's the same symbol as the key that you've been using on these doors on top of this one, that triangle pointing up. If that changes anything for you decision-wise, but
Do the other ones have symbols?
yes, this one has the upside-down triangle that's pointing down.
All right, let's try this one, guys.
All right.
Oh, pointing down. Pointing down. We want pointing up, don't we? Yeah, we want pointing up. Does this one have the pointing up?
That one is pointing up with a line through it.
So same as the door that's open.
Correct.
Same as that door, as the door before, as was on the weird room in the west, as was on the
All right.
star. I keep seeing this one.
I'm gonna push this one open, guys.
Okay, this one here.
I'm gonna make sure I'm in the room with you when you do that.
Okay. This one, it takes you a minute. It's really heavy stone. You shove it open, and inside there is this strange geometric shape. It's basically like a D12, a dodecahedron, and it has lines of runes covering it, and they all look like the depictions of like wind, and it actually has this small glowing pulse to it, and right next to it is a key with that same symbol by the door.
All right. I've heard of this story before. I take a deep breath and I blow. Then I pick up the key.
The heck are you doing?
Strangely enough, as you blow onto this dodecahedron, it pulses and the light sustains as you're blowing wind onto it, and it holds for as long as you blow that wind, and then the glow dies back down.
Well, I did always say you were long-winded. Guess it finally came in handy.
You said winded? I thought you said long-tailed.
Do you have a tail?
I'm
He
assuming
does
you
now.
Add it to the lore.
It's canon. Why not? Wormbloods have tails.
I mean, we didn't get any information about the world. So.
There's a reason I opened it. I have not written any lore yet.
I like streams where I just show up.
I will pick up the key.
Awesome.
Okay. You now have the key that has the same symbol as this door.
And I will pick up the second. 'Cause
Oh, you're
that's-
touching it.
I am. I'm touching everything.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
There is a exhilarating rush of air as you pick this thing up. It just billows all around you. Your clothes flap. But it shrinks down to a reasonable size. Almost, you might even say, a die size that could fit in your pocket.
We got the wind dice.
I will put it in
Do
my
do do
account.
do 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 do.
Yeah.
Well, at least you didn't teleport into it.
Whee!
I mean, somebody's got to try this stuff. Do you want to try them? We can't just stand around looking at it.
All right.
Here's the key. You can go first this time, dwarf.
Thanks. Been told I'm hardy, so what's to lose?
It's a very hearty dwarf.
Let's open it up.
All right. So this is a partially collapsed hall, very stuffy in here. You can see some shovels, mining picks, and things, as if some excavation was happening at some point. And then from the north, there is the sound of lapping water, and you can actually kind of feel a dampness in the air coming from that direction.
Water has to be coming from somewhere, so that could be a good sign. I'm gonna go in, past the pickaxes and shovels, resist my innate urge to diggy hole, and go on towards the stairs.
Okay. All right.
See what we see down here.
Yeah, looking around the corner. I'll go ahead and get this one out of here.
Whoa!
Ah.
Yeah, you see a large, like a grand hall that is partially submerged in water. There are 14 pillars in this massive room. On the east side, in the edge of the shadow, you can see stairs leading up to a raised dais. And on the north and south sides, there are alcoves all around the room. Oh, and then, yeah, west, you have 2 hallways that look like they connect back to where you've already been. I'm trying to be as like neutral arbiter as I can be for this, because it's a lot of little secret things. So
No, you're doing good. I guess we're all wading into the mysterious water. Yeah, sure.
yeah, it gets about almost hip height at the center. Starts off, just ankle deep, and as you go deeper and deeper, you start to kind of slow in your movement as you wade in.
So,
Well,
Wait,
who's
no.
hip? Because we got some varying heights here.
The dwarf
Yeah.
is drowning.
Average human hip.
If we open these doors, will it drain out?
It looks like stairs there. It seems sloped.
I don't know if. Yeah, I don't know.
On this side of the door, those stone doors, there actually is a recess set into these that appear to be different shapes. One of them, a small dodecahedron shape.
Lizard man, bring your silly dice over here.
but I like my dice.
Very good, sir. Very good. Put him in the door.
I will put it into the door.
All right. You do open this door here. As you set the die in, the entire stone begins to rumble and lower down into the ground.
That makes sense then.
Taking your die with it as it starts to lower. And then, as you let it, it vanishes all the way down, and some of the water does start to pour out into this main chamber.
Somebody grab the dwarf before he washes away.
Kind of like washing the bodies onto the side here.
Ooh.
No, I mean they should have listened to us. That seems pointless. Then I lost my die.
Did open a door though.
Yeah, door to where we've already been. Maybe having an extra drain for the water could be useful in the future.
We'll find out. Let's go down to these stairs.
All right. So you get closer here, and your light comes with you. You can now see onto this dais here. You see a 6-headed snake statue lit by twin braziers. They're smoldering coals of green next to these the 6-headed statue. There's an altar sitting right in front of the statue, and it's looking down at the altar, and you see a key sitting upon it. All of its, emerald set eyes are gleaming and staring down at the key on the altar. And you're actually getting right up in here, it looks like, so I will tell you this as well. To the sides, there are little alcoves here, and they have those familiar-looking obsidian panels, and each of them features a keyhole, but there are no symbols on these, unlike the other ones.
I think we need more keys.
Many keys? You're like heretics and more keys and symbols?
Don't
Smash
really
all of
want
them.
that key.
So the keys that we have right now is the triangle that goes up with the line.
Mm-hmm.
The triangle, the empty triangle, right?
Yeah, pointing up.
Pointing up.
And the one you found with the line through it, that was the one in the tomb with the air kind of die thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other one you have is the circle one that you got off of the body at the beginning.
I very poorly drew them at the very top, above
Oh.
the rule set.
You did.
That's definitely a circle, don't judge it.
Yes, a circle. I see it.
Here.
I can see
Also
the
has
vision.
lips.
It's a mouse-drawn circle.
Put that next to it. And you guys have this one? Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do.
Layers.
There's a
I was gonna put it over the ones you do have right now.
Show
But...
off.
Maybe it'll let me do it this way. Aha. Nope. Anyway, you guys have those.
We got those.
No, that didn't work either. Okay. I give up. And since you're all the way up near the statue, I will just go ahead and say it has 4 arms, 2 of which are empty. One, it's holding a creature that looks like a crab.
Oh.
And then one of the other hands, it holds a lotus. But the other 2 are completely empty.
I am not taking that key until we figure out this puzzle.
You don't want to blow on this thing?
Hey, burn.
Crap and a lotus. This is really throwing darts at the board here. I should have played my weird nerd boy, the halfling. Because then I could be like, do I know something? Looking at my
say you
character
can,
sheet to see.
if it feels reasonable, or you just want to try, you can always make an attempt to, read a strange symbol, things like that.
Well, I got where's my sheet? I got. Studied religions and ways of the clergy. So would that be
I would say you'd absolutely get a +1 on this.
okay? So 2d6. 6 and a 1 is a 7 with +1.
Oh no!
One.
No, that's a +1. So it's an 8.
Oh, okay. So it's an 8. You just narrowly missed
I'm
having
safe
to roll
from
a
your
twist.
heresy, your sinful ways.
So I'm just gonna give you this. I'm gonna just throw this out here. You recognize these symbols as being symbols of elemental power. Oh, that's fun. Okay,
Ooh.
anyway, the up top left there.
Yeah.
Thank you for trying to fix
We're-
I
my.
feel like I need my
Like
3D
the weird
glasses on.
3D, yeah.
This doesn't go much different in person for me. This is exactly the kind of quality I bring to the table.
It's beautiful. It's like, eons of wear and.
Everyone, break out your red and blue 3D glasses, and this will look so cool. I promise. But yeah, you recognize all these symbols. Maybe like seeing them on the statue with the crab and the lotus kind of was like putting two and two together for you, and you're like, of course, these are elemental symbols, and they all have a perfect meaning. And in fact, you've already come across 3 of them: spirit, air, and fire. And you have keys for each of these.
Put it back. Stop. Does the one that looks like for water, is that the one that was on the dais?
Yes, that's the key that's sitting on the dice.
Well, let's take it.
You want to take it from the glowing green embers and the 6-headed snake and the arms with the crabs and the lotus and the brazier? Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, dwarf, I am a man of faith. Grab it.
You're a man of many things.
As soon as you grab this key off the altar, you know what was coming. The eyes of the 6-headed serpent begin to glow and burn and gleam, and the entire temple begins to shake as 2 of the pillars break and crash open over here. I'm just going to draw lines over which ones, because it may be important later. I don't know. This one and this one.
Sure.
And along with that, 2 figures appear from the alcoves. Some kind of strange crab creature and a
Oh, I
weird
love
plant guy. And we're gonna roll some initiatives. I got a 7.
I
I
love
got a
whatever that
6.
crab creature is. He's fantastic.
You say that now.
There were 3. I swear.
10.
10. All right. Dave, you win initiative. So your side goes first. You guys can act in whatever order you want.
High
Dave?
roller.
You want to rush in first?
It's worked for us before.
Go chop a
You know what?
plant.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can't get there in one action.
Do we have like a movement limit?
30.
Yep. Basically, there is one fun thing you can do. If you look at your action economy here, we have, I'm calling it on guard for the moment, but basically you can save an action to gain a counter tag, which means if something is near you and fails, you can make an instant booned attack, and this time it actually will be a booned attack against them.
Can I move and then do it? Because that only costs 1 action? All right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Then that's what I'll do. I'll move and I'll do on guard.
It says about 30 feet. Move a
Yeah.
near distance. Oops.
I'm not
Accidentally
super
drew your
picky. I play a lot of loosey-goosey systems where it's like, if it's the difference of like 5-ish feet, then who cares?
Rule of fun.
Yeah. So
Additional question: since we're in like waist-high water, are we impacted? Like, is it difficult terrain or impeded movement or anything like that?
if you go into the middle here, it will be. You'll be slowed and you'll move at half speed. On the sides
Okay.
specifically, you're just ankle deep, so it's not really slowing you down.
Okay, good to know.
Actually, you guys drained the place, so
Yeah.
it's all ankle deep at this point. You guys got rid of the obstacle that was there, basically.
Yes.
Also, I accidentally yeeted
Yep.
your token off the map when I was trying to move the map.
Oh,
my view.
no.
Yep, I accidentally grabbed him and whoop,
Can
threw him
I?
into the darkness.
I was wondering where the
I
crab went.
defeated him.
That's one way to do it. Boom! It was here. Yes.
Yeah.
Little Cthulhu face. I like him.
Yeeted him into the void.
That's not the response I expected to that horror. Awesome. All right, so Dave, you have moved. You on guard. What are the two of you doing?
I will proceed to Lobster Man. Kind of do the
Okay.
same thing, I guess. It's about the same distance. I don't know
Is
how
it literally the difference of 5 feet? Because if so, just go for it.
how do you measure in here?
It'd be like within the tile.
Okay,
Tile is
so
5
over
feet.
here. There it goes. So right there.
Yeah, just go for it. If you want to get all the way in,
I'll get all up in
I'm
there.
not going to be that specific.
Hit
Am
him
I
with
the
my
only one that's
mace.
never used owlbear?
Well, not. It only got a 5.
I use it when that forces me to do a game. 5 is a miss. You don't gain a sin, so sorry. Glee, you're up.
I would like to climb up on the Deus Dice thing. I want to climb up here, and how obscured is my vision with all these columns if I wanted to use my crossbow to get a shot off on the crab?
Mm.
It doesn't seem like I'd have a good shot.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to say pretty darn obscured because that pole is like dead center for you.
Too bad that one didn't crumble. Okay. Really prefer to be on the high ground to be ranged, but maybe I won't then if that's not going to give me good vision. And these are both like really large creatures, like towering.
They're a little, 6-7 foot tall. I mean, pretty big, yeah.
Okay, just twice me.
Especially-
That's fine.
Yeah, especially for our smaller folk.
I mean, I look at the legs on that thing, and I'm not thinking it's average height.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the big sword man. Sorry. Gonna follow you, but I'm gonna kind of go behind and stay behind this column here. That way I can potentially use my crossbow without getting directly in harm's way.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hold position here.
Okay. Do you want to also do an on guard?
If I could get like one column closer, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'll do
Like
that
I
much.
said, this is usually like if theater of the mind, you wouldn't even, consider it. So that's kind of where I base things.
I don't
Alright.
want to get too close that it would put me at melee. I want to stay, hopefully, using my ranged weapon.
10-4. Understand. It does see Dave here, so it's going to run straight in. And I'm going to make an attack. That is only a 4 and is not going to do it. So this thing totally misses you. And then same for the crab.
Which
Friend
gives
up
me
here.
an on
I would
guard.
say, doesn't that mean Dave gets
Yes, triggers your on guard.
Ah.
I miss.
Well, so this one actually is booned. Where I was getting it wrong before. This is how one
Still
way you
miss.
would-
You think these
roll, then?
dice know they can roll higher than a 3?
It would have been 5 total.
Okay, so not even a sin. Unfortunate.
Nope.
Oh,
All right. Well, it was a valiant effort. This thing gets up in your grill, and then I missed with the other one too because I got a 5. So I'm just whiffing all of my monster rolls today. So, all right, that's it for me. We switch back over to you guys.
Crab doesn't get to do anything?
He did. He
I
whiffed.
Missed.
I whiffed. I rolled a 5.
I'm
I
fully
rolled a
paying
4 and
attention.
a 5. I'm terrible at rolling virtual dice, apparently.
I'm
But
gonna
if we're
smack-
all bad, it evens out.
I'm gonna
Exactly.
smack this guy.
Do
Or
it.
try to.
Do your worst.
That would be an 8.
All right, and then you roll your damage with a boon. So roll 2 and take the better.
5.
All right, 5 to our strange, shambling friend here. This is Plantling, is what I'm calling it. Okay, and that's it. All right. Who is next?
Does the dwarf want to go?
I didn't use all my actions.
Oh, that's right. You only went once.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to make a second swing
Yeah.
at a -1?
-1. Worth a try.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna fail, but it was worth a try.
You guys can also break them up too. If like someone wants to like, try to trip someone, knock them prone, and then do like a layup and attack, you can split them up however you want.
That's good to know. I'm going to boringly just back up a little bit and try and fire a shot off. So it's you called it a plantling. So is it very organic vegetation, or is there more like stone elements? I want to aim for something that's more penetrable.
Yes, it is. I mean, much like the picture here, it's just covered in. Well, actually, there is some stone on this one, but it's like a vineling, really, is what it is. It's just a creature made of pure vegetation.
Gross. Well, faces are still usually important regardless of what you are, so let's aim for that.
All right.
A 5.
Yeah, unfortunately, it goes wide, and you will have to reload since you did not roll a 6.
Reload, that can be my second action?
Yeah.
Okay. I will reload. Pass it
All
off
right.
to Victor.
All right. Swinging the mace with a 3. We're going to swing
Yeah.
again with a 9 -1,
Minus
which is
1.
an 8.
Still hits.
Woo!
So just 1, right? 1d6 for damage.
Correct.
1!
You and that one. Damn it.
No.
I want them to suffer!
I'm rooting for you guys, I promise.
VOD watchers,
not
never
good.
mind. I don't want to know how it ends.
All right, you do manage to damage this crab thing, but it is minimal damage.
Little
unfortunately.
crack. Little crustacean crack going on.
And that's everybody, so it's back to me. I'm gonna go crab first. And that's a 5. I'm not rolling hot either. But since it has not had to move, it is going to make a second attempt at a -1.
It's the other claw.
Still a miss.
Equally bad.
Yeah, actually worse with the -1. So
Okay. He's right-handed, so that was the left-hand
man.
claw coming in.
I can't hit you guys, and that's going to be a 5. So 4 attacks, 4 misses. That's incredible. That's their turns. Back to you guys.
If it's any consolation, I don't think my dwarf has hit anything this entire time.
I feel good about not hitting you guys. I don't feel good about you guys not hitting my monsters. So it's not. I appreciate the consolation.
I'm going to smack a Rooney plant creature.
Do it.
That would be a 9.
That is a hit.
5.
Another 5 on the plantling for 10 damage. This thing is, its vines are hewn. It's looking a little chopped here.
That's an 8.
Another solid hit. Don't roll 2 1s.
5.
Okay, you managed to take out this plantling. This thing is chopped up. The hedges have been pruned. Nicely done. All right, what for our other 2 friends here?
I'm bonking.
Best of luck.
Bonking. A 9.
There you go.
Solid hit.
Well, we'll
I
see.
mean, technically, we have a 58% chance of getting.
5 damage.
5 damage to the fisherman. Well, 6 total now. Yeah.
Cracking him open. All right, next hit. Yeah. 9. Or no,
Ooh.
wait, that's 11. I can add, but -1, so it still hits.
It adds it
Oh.
for you.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the bottom of the tray.
1.
Or top of your tray.
Yeah. What is this ones with
Well, that
that?
you don't have to do any math for.
Might as well
Alright.
be punching it.
Oh man, that was almost a crit, except for the -1. All right. That's it.
No,
Or have
dwarf.
you-
Dwarf.
I have to crossbow.
Yeah, Glee.
Let's go.
Yeah, you reloaded. That's right.
Let's not
Oh,
go.
no.
Gotta reload.
And I reload for my second action.
All right. We haven't seen a 7 yet. This is kind of wild.
Yeah, the whole point of the
Wait for
game. We're not getting to see
I
the
know.
main feature.
I know. All right.
That's not
Well,
true. I've rolled a
That's-
couple. of them.
That's like we got one right at the beginning.
this is a miss from the crab, and then he's going to go for one more at a -1. An 8 will hit. And this is the plantling is an elite, so he deals the higher of the 2 die rolled. So you're taking 5. Do you have armor you would like to use?
I have 1 left. What happens when my heart's dropped to 0?
Your armor breaks, and you had to repair it, which is it takes both your actions to repair and costs a provision.
I'm guessing the MM is my health.
Yeah, that's your. Yeah, sorry, bad GM not explaining the game that no one's played. That is your max morale.
Mm.
Oh.
And instead of, this is where like sort of the narrative stuff comes in. If you're like we had a game, I'll just tell you this real fast for those listening at home, where one of the guys had no weapon. He was up against a kobold. He pinned the kobold against the wall with its own weapon and basically choked it out. And so I had him roll just morale damage. This is where like some of the narrative stuff can come in, and you can still deal damage, as it were, but it's morale is just separating us from classic health, basically.
So I also have a buckler, but I'm assuming I can't use that and my weapon at the same time.
Your buckler adds 1 to your armor
Okay.
for melee.
Melee. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I was asking.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and break my armor.
Okay.
And that will block 4 of them out of, you said 5 or 7?
5.
So that will drop me down to 5.5 morale. Correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and then our other guy. That's an 8. So we have another hit, and this one, our fishling is only a minion. I'll just let you behind the scenes a little bit. So 2 damage is coming at you, Scrat.
2 damage.
Unless you want to use your block.
I'll say I can eat 2 of that and still have 1 left.
All right. And then it's going to make 1 more attack at a -1. Oh, there it is. And this one's for 4 damage.
All right. Well, I will block 1 and then I have to eat the other 3.
All right. But that's it for me. Back to you guys.
How bad does this vineling?
The
It's
vineling-
taking almost 15 points of damage.
Yeah, the vineling is in very, very bad shape. In fact, it's. Oh no! Wait, did I mess up? You guys pruned the
Yeah.
vineling.
I thought I did, but that's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. It's at exactly health. So you guys killed it. I shouldn't have hit you in that last one. Sorry.
All right. I'll
You can
take
take that heart back. That's
Back.
a me trying to remember too many new rules at once problem.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you guys got exactly the health of this thing, so that one is out. I'm gonna flip it. Oops, and delete it. No, come back. My bad.
No, that's okay. I just wanted. I'm like, I thought I killed it, but I'm willing to try again. In that case, I will charge forward because I have enough, which was my first movement, and then smack this one.
Do your worst.
Nope.
Oh man, you keep getting 5s and not 6s. That is a miss. Sorry.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Do we still have that lit torch, Victor?
Yeah.
Yes.
Neat.
You're gonna make a
I have
fire
an idea.
arrow.
I have an idea. No. You're too far away, and I don't think I can load a torch into a crossbow.
Well, there, shoot the arrow through the torch, Zelda style, and
I'm looking at the action economy, and I'm interested in the snatch and dash. In my inventory, I have a jar of oil. Would I be able to work that in, or that maybe would fall under narrative effect? My goal is to run over and douse it in as much oil as possible, that hopefully my comrade is able to use the torch, light it on fire in his turn.
I would say that's what snatch and grab is for. You're grabbing an item out, you're running over, you already have a lit torch present. I say you get the whole 9 yards right there.
Awesome.
I think that's
what should
reasonable.
I roll to help that happen?
You're just getting over here to get behind him and then dip a torch?
Yeah, moving closer. I don't trust myself to be able to throw it accurately. So I'm going to get
Okay.
right up on it and then have the jar. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say, yeah, let's roll 2d6 and see what happens. That's the game, right?
That is the game.
I like that we're in water, so hopefully like the oil doesn't go absolutely everywhere. Like we've got some fire deterrent. 8.
8.
All right. You get intent and you do not have a yes but, so you get exactly what you're aiming for here. You cover this thing in oil. Very little of it gets on the water around you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Victor, fry this fish.
do I even
I'm
need to
gonna
hit
say-
it? Or
I'm going to say this is a booned d6 of damage. You do not need to roll for it. You're just touching it with a torch.
Now
3.
that everyone is super close to it.
3. It does take 3 and catches on fire, and I actually have a tag for this. It is called Erode. This is you're just constantly taking some source of damage tag, and I'm going to read it real quick so that I don't get it wrong, because I've changed this one about a dozen times. All right, the status tag says, pause for edit, D3 damage every turn until element is removed by using both actions. So it either has to choose to spend both of its actions, getting rid of this fire, or it has to take D3 damage at the end of every turn. So it is eroding.
Awesome.
Good job. Tag team. Okay, and I'm going to say part of the game I haven't explained yet is called The Company. And your company has an oath. It's about doing daring things. And I think that was a pretty cool daring move there. So you guys get a D6 into the company pool.
Another one.
Yeah, and that's to be spent anywhere. It can be damage, it can be a roll, it can be to do a fancy move like you just did. So cool. Was that one action each? You
I
moved
feel like
and
that
did
was 2.
Yeah.
maybe?
So, but it was one action for Scott.
Yeah, so Scrat, you got one more.
to hit him again. Can I set him on fire again?
I don't
Can't
think
be
it can
more
be
on
more
fire.
on fire.
Yeah, well, I'll hit him with the mace then.
Okay.
8.
An 8.
Here we
That's a
go.
hit.
And then 6.
Okay, does that do it? Let's see.
Explode him and make fish sticks.
Actually, that is going to just do it. This guy was not as tough as his companion there.
I think you mean he was tougher.
Yeah,
He
all
was-
three of us
he
here.
was much tougher.
All right. For all intents and purposes, you guys are out of combat and are free to move about the country.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's how I roll.
So do we have that key now? We must have that key now.
Yeah, I got
Oh
it.
yeah, that's how we kicked this whole shebang off.
Yeah, got the water key.
Meow.
We need the earth key.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna shut up.
I'm gonna come back down here and take a look at these sarcophagi again. What were the symbols again? I didn't write them down, so I apologize.
No, that's all right. This one was fire and this one was water. Now that you know what they are,
Fire.
fire here, water here. Yeah, there we go.
What?
Cartography.
And so I'm assuming this one's Earth, but it's collapsed. Wow. Then we go to the Old Faithful.
Okay. This is actually the one key you do not have. This is Earth.
Hey, what about the weirdo who was over in the west room? Did we ever take their key?
Yeah, we did, didn't we?
Did
You
we?
did. It was the circle, the spirit key.
Circle. Yeah, the spirit key.
Do they have anything else interesting on them or of note?
Yes. In fact, I was waiting for someone to ask.
We all kind of avoided it, and now we're just touching everything here, so let's go for it.
Yeah, absolutely. Fancy purple robe, strange eye motif all over it. The body has a long sword, one provision, some coins, and the key that you took out of the hand, presumably.
I have a question. Is the door locked?
This one here?
Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
I figured it was, but I never know until you ask.
I've definitely had those games where like people are standing at the door, like I listen in, you know, like I try to pick the lock and everything. It's like it was open.
What about the kind of collapsed hallway here? Haven't gone down there yet.
It goes down a way or up a ways rather, and then it is a complete collapse at a certain point.
Is this like a hallway, or is it like collapsed, like right here?
Hold on, I'm zoomed way in. Oh yeah, that's
The
another
water.
alcove that's partially collapsed.
Okay, just making sure.
Check all your avenues first. How are we doing on time, by the way? Pretty good, actually. Okay. Awesome. I don't have to do the fast route.
I just realized the cat got so much closer.
I've been bapping
When
it.
did that happen? Now I'm distracted. Stop
All right.
stalking the cat.
So I want to check out these alcoves.
You need a cat cam, like a Freya on
Avenue,
on the,
yeah.
Avenue, yeah.
You
Yes.
used to
I
have
did for a little bit, and then I set up the back thing a little better and took the camera back there. But yeah, I need to get my little nature cam for when the skunk
I
comes
say the
by.
cats keep rotating, so it's hard to tell who's going to be more camera present for a little while and where they're going to be present.
That too.
All right, Dave, I heard checking out the alcove. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to read you the box text so I don't miss anything. The eyes of all 6 heads loom upon the altar, and the key that lay there, we already did that. Emeralds set in the eye sockets gleam from the light of the braziers. The snake statue has 4 arms. 1 empty, 1 holds a crab. another a lotus, and in the alcoves nearby are twin blank panels, save for small keyholes. You can also make me just a kind of investigation check,
Lotus, crab, and a blank. Wait, but it had 4 hands. So what was the other one?
2 of them were empty.
2 of them were empty.
So like 4 arms, 2 empty, 1 crab, 1 lotus.
Can I use my sickle and remove a chunk? Just a miscellaneous chunk from each of the 2 creatures and bring that up to the area over here? Maybe we
Sure.
offer these. Just kind of hold them out grossly.
Sure. What does it look like when you offer these up to this altar? Where are you? I want the details.
Ugh. I mean, I've been trudging through all this water, so it's washed off my muddy barrier that I usually have on me. So now I'm just straight contact with these grotesque lumps of weird crab flesh and plant flesh, I guess.
Bush.
And are there like clear places where I could put them on this thing or not?
The empty hands are sort of open in a, like a gesture of receiving.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I had to mimic the 2 that were holding it or, okay, put it on the empty hand. So I'm gonna probably put like the fish thing on the hand closest to the other fish thing and the plant one near the plant hand. I don't think I'm gonna make a pattern that's alternating. We're just gonna go samesies.
Okay, let me make sure. Okay, as you place these in the empty hands, the arms on this stone statue sort of shift and slide as if in hinges, and then the earth rumbles again. But this time, the altar begins to slide back slowly, stone grinding against stone, as it reveals a staircase descending into darkness below.
Another staircase.
There's a room beneath this room, essentially.
Alright, who's still got torches?
Me, I guess.
I have one as well. I don't know if you used yours up.
Oh, somebody shine it, and I'll go down.
I full disclosure, I haven't been rolling. I'm supposed to roll a d6 against a underclock. Basically, every time you guys go in a new room, I'm kind of hand waving it for tonight. But for those at home who are interested, that is how the torch rule works. So.
Ah, okay.
All right.
We go down.
Descending down.
Do it.
All right. As you descend, the stairs turn from stone to metal and eventually to glass. A small chamber appears at the bottom with a single pedestal in its center, featuring a small glass globe. Beyond the glass stones of this room, galaxies swirl amongst 1,000 stars. Upon the pedestal, resting on a crimson silk, is a small glass globe with a ziggurat inside. This is the only thing in this room.
Nobody touch it.
Can I smash it?
I don't think that'd be
Oh,
much better.
You can certainly try. That's the.
Oh, no.
phrase,
I
right?
was talking to her. Talking to the character.
If you want to lose your sword,
Dwarf
this might
has
be
no
our
faith.
only escape. Well, don't think this is going to lead anywhere, so probably going back upstairs to take a look at those panels again. So there's four places to put keys in them.
On On the pedestal here,
Yeah. On the yeah.
there are 2 here. There's one on the
Oh, okay.
north and one on the south. Just 2 keyholes, no symbols or anything.
Right.
I guess we could try just 2 random keys. Unless we think it's 2 additional separate ones.
Well, it's probably water. Water is probably one. Honestly, I would think it's water and earth because we have plant and we have crustacean, but we don't have earth, so
Water and
air.
air or spirit.
Or maybe it's the opposite because we have water and earth. Maybe it's just air and spirit. Or air and
Fire and spirit. Let's just start jamming keys in places. First thing that happened.
Which one do you
I'll
want to try
play a
first?
little loose finally.
Yeah, be daring, right? That's the thing.
Yeah, I'll just grab a random key and see if anything happens, even to start.
Okay, which one specifically are you putting on the north side?
Oh, you know,
Just because I want to give you guys the full details of, you would know this as your characters and you would see this. This is the side that you placed the crab pieces on and also is holding the crab.
I put the water one in.
Okay. Place the key in. Turn it. There's a subtle click. But nothing else happens.
Does the click come from a particular direction we can tell?
South.
Or like the key mechanism itself? South?
South.
Okay.
You want to try? I'll try the spirit one here.
Sure.
All right, I'll try the spirit one.
You place the key in. You turn it. There's a rumbling as one of the pillars smashes. And
Maybe
they
not
go
that one.
off. And then a creature appears. Another friend has emerged from not the sepulcher, but the sarcophagus.
Alright, what is that thing?
And starts moving your way. So let's roll another initiative. You got a 9.
4.
11.
11.
Woo!
All right, you guys get to go first.
Combat.
I'm rushing in there. I'm bonking him.
Okay, bonk away.
6. I'm sinning.
Oh yeah, you missed, but you get a personal sin. And you moved, so that is your 2. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna jump and leap off this thing and dive my sword into it.
Okay.
You
know what? Just for funsies, I'm gonna say you had a height advantage on this guy, and you leapt off, so you can make this attack with a boon.
Oh.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground.
That would be a 5. Not 6. No, that's a 6 too. I get a sin too.
Hey, there you go. Use it wisely. And then, last but not least, Glee.
Sorry, I'm distracted by Scrat's personal battles.
Yeah. Cat cam.
How dare you be cute? Or whatever you are. I'm gonna come down, since this pillar is broken. Is it broken enough that like I could jump on it?
Yeah, sure.
Cool. I want to jump on it just for fun. And fire a crossbow bolt.
All right.
11.
11. That's a crit. You get to
I
roll
got a
double.
6.
Yeah, and you don't need to reload. So
And I rolled a 9 for damage.
9. Okay. All right. It is its turn. I'm gonna see if I can finally get my 7 here. Hey!
You asked, yeah.
Look at that. Ask and you shall receive. All right. Everyone who is nearby, which right now is all 3 of you, need to make me a save. So 2d6, beat a 7 or better.
7.
Does it help that I'm on a pillar? 5.
7.
I got a 5.
5. You are poisoned. Everyone else escapes the spores as it releases the spray of spores around it. This is the one
you were too
circumstance.
tall.
One time I tried.
This is the one circumstance where rolling a 7 does not matter. You're just making a save. That is the only time. This is already a consequence of it rolling a 7. So, okay, but I'm going to read the poison condition to you, and it's not very fun. You have a bane to all tests and saves. This is a status condition, so basically, you make a save at the end of every turn that you have, and it will also be at a bane because of poison. A success ends it, basically.
Oof.
So you're poisoned until you succeed. This poison is the worst condition
Awesome.
I've created. So maybe doomed is actually the worst.
Doomed.
And what's a success? Is it just a 6 or
7 or better. Yeah,
oh, okay, I got you, yeah.
but you'll be at a bane.
Singing the Doom song.
Doom, 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 doom.
When we all
Sorry.
grew up in that time. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I got to do my thing. That's exciting. It's still a success. So I get to hit somebody. Who am I hitting? I'm gonna be nice and not hit the person that was just poisoned. So
But I'm hardy. Come on.
Okay, I'll add you in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, going left to right. So let's roll 1d6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is coming at you, Scrat. Oh no, you know what? I already rolled a 7, and I didn't remember which dice I rolled. I'll roll again, and I'll take the higher. Oh,
Well,
6 damage coming at you.
I'm dead.
You don't have any more armor?
No. It's all gone.
now we used it.
Oh
Back
no!
with the crab.
Oh no!
How do I...
You will make
Number 2.
a death save, and the way that it works in this game, you immediately make it, and you are a revenant, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
typically, with the death save, you have to crit in order to survive. But because you're a revenant,
7
just need-
plus.
you just need a 7+. You are the only ancestor.
Question.
Yeah.
Question. We have 2 company dice. Can he use those?
Yes, you absolutely can. This is any roll, so including your death save, which, yeah, you can use before you make the roll. Though, you can decide to use 1 or there's 2, right? You guys have 2 at this point.
We have 2. Yeah.
So up to you.
I'd say at least use 1.
At least 1?
Yep.
Alright, what's my death save? Still 2d6 normally, or?
Normally, unless you want to add that liquid asset.
I'll add 1.
So 3d6. Ooh, be glad you did. That could have been the 3 and 4.
Okay. Well, that
Actually,
would
that
have been
would've
enough, yeah.
Yeah, that would have been fun. Math is hard. So you live. So basically, on your next turn, you will rise and you'll roll a d6, and that will be your new max HP until you guys long rest. All right. That is me. So we're back to you guys.
I'm gonna swing away if nobody's gonna argue.
I'm
You know what?
poisoned. I'll go later.
And when I want to use my sin, can I decide that after the roll?
Yes, you can.
I will use the sin, which will give me the +1.
And also, I have failed to be a good GM once again. Whenever you guys roll a 7 delving sins, you can choose to burn your class ability to use that ability rather than take the consequence. So, like right now, if you wanted to, you could just say, I burn my class ability, which means you don't get it anymore for the rest of the session if you roll a 12, but it's rare to roll a 12 anyway, so it's kind of like your once a session ability, basically.
Okay, my class ability just says defend/protect you or an ally from harm. So what's that do?
Yeah, so it's completely narrative, but like if something happens in the next moments of this combat where somebody's about to, take some damage, you can just use that ability to essentially like flavor and void it.
Okay, I'm just curious. I'm gonna go ahead and use my sin to make that an 8.
Okay.
So
Cool.
And then I roll 2d6, take the highest. That would be 5.
All right.
And then I'm gonna swing again because I didn't move with a -1, which would be 6. So
All right. So you get a send back. You said 5.
yeah, 5.
Well, you're going faster than me. It wouldn't matter anyway because this one was not an elite. This one was just a regular. So you guys kill this one.
Oh, okay. Then I won't take that sin.
And you're out of combat.
Okay, spirit is not the right key. I'm pretty sure it's Earth, but I don't know how we get the Earth key.
Hey, I'm still poisoned.
Yeah.
If we just exited combat, do I need to do a roll? Or how does it work now that we're out of like a timely thing?
I've been kind of doing it similar to Shadow Dark, where everyone's sort of still in an order, a turn order, even out of combat. So just keep rolling as you guys do things, and every action that you do, you get another roll, basically, until
So
it
never
goes
do an
away.
action again. Okay.
Well, my class ability is save or restore something from destruction. Does that count?
Am I
Yeah.
a something?
It's something or someone.
All right. Well, I gotta roll my health anyway, since I'm
Oh, yeah.
popping back up.
Yeah.
5.
Not bad.
Bless this ravaged body. All right. So, what do I do for saving her with my class ability? Does it just happen?
You just say you want to burn it, and you just don't have it anymore this session.
I'll do it for the unfaithful dwarf.
I guess.
Yeah. What is you as an emissary of assuming a god? What does your ability look like whenever you heal the dwarf from poison?
One hand on his shoulder, and I reach the other one up, and it starts glowing, and I just say, "Be healed!" And smack him right across the face.
A punitive heal, fitting for an undead or revenant.
Okay. So these monsters are coming from these sarcophagi around here, because
Correct.
this one came from this one, and this one came from this one, and this one came from this one.
Yep.
So we have 1, 2, 3 more that possibly could be monsters. Logic would dictate, at least. One of these is probably air, one of them is probably fire, and then earth. Do we just want to smash them open and start wailing on the whatever comes out?
Could. We can even get them open.
Yeah, I don't know that we want to.
Well, I can't think of it. We put the key in. We're gonna have to fight them anyways, because we don't have the Earth key, and clearly the plant monster came from Earth.
Can I ask for GM intervention? Did we miss the key?
I will say there have been a couple of things I'll remind you guys of.
Yes.
At the altar here, you heard a click over on the south end of it. And then there was this strange panel up here that had keyholes to all 5 keys, basically.
Yeah. I remember the panel with all 5 keys. I feel like that was our end goal. I thought the click, I didn't engage with that sound because I thought we were waiting for the second one to activate, but I guess we could go investigate in the southerly region.
Up here on the
I
dais.
say it was just right here, wasn't it?
I thought that's where I was investigating. I guess I wasn't.
I was giving you details about these. For some reason, I thought you were looking at the panels themselves.
Nope.
Sorry, I was probably being too specific and pedantic with your wording, which I sometimes do. But I will just tell you, investigating the wall here, there is one stone that is off color from the others. And giving it a close look, there is a circle with a keyhole in the center of it.
Spirit!
Spirit. Stick the spirit key in.
No hesitation. Just, there it goes.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Lost my notes here. A small doorway appears as the stones melt like candle wax. Inside, I will remove this fog here. Boop. Inside is a tiny room filled with bookshelves of rune-covered tomes, a small bed, and what is now familiar to you as yet another pedestal in the center of the room. Resting on the pedestal is a fine crimson cloth holding a small glass globe. Inside that globe, a twisting tower battered by a sandstorm.
I like that one less.
So our options are a locked door that we can't get through, or 2 domes. One that leads to stars and unknown type situation, and one that leads to a tower. Neither one sound very enticing.
No, I don't know how many more layers deep I want to go.
There are some other things around the room if you want to investigate a little further, I'll just say.
Yeah, I'll investigate. I'll roll an investigation to try to look into this room.
Yeah.
See what I see. That would be an 8.
An 8. There are books of all varying studies lining the shelves: alchemy, herbology, arcane knowledge, and things. There is one book that appears to be hollowed as you grab it. It says the World Between Worlds is the title on the spine. Inside, you open it, and there's a key, an earth key. You have all 5 keys now. Actually, no, you're missing.
No,
Yeah.
we have all 5 keys. You said it.
Yeah, you have all 5 keys. Is that what I said?
Yeah.
And we have fire. We have fire, we have water, we have spirit, we have earth. We don't have air.
I thought air was the first one we got.
No, we have air. Yeah, we have all 5.
Yeah, Earth was the one we were missing.
Yeah.
So...
Back to the main thing that needed all 5 of them?
Or the key that goes right here?
Or
Yeah,
that?
that's one.
Try that first. I don't know what good is going to come of it, but...
It could be bad.
Could be the
Let's find out.
real key when we have fake one.
Click the earth key in and turn it.
All right. You hear a voice as the last key clicks here. And at first it's in a strange language that none of you understand, but then there's an echo inside each of your minds in languages you do understand. And the voice speaks and rumbles the walls and says, "Well done. You have passed the first test. You have promise. We'll see just how far down the maze you make it." And then the world begins to blur and
Oh, no.
shift, and you find yourselves back in a familiar room.